Okay, we are live right now, and we're gonna be doing something that I have not done in a hot minute, which is gather some resources for our auto sorter that I've been working on for like 2 years. I would like to eventually finish that auto sorter. It would probably make me like significantly faster at actually being able to finish projects and stuff if I just had an easy way to have all my items sorted and was able to find them easily. What's up, Dr. Chopper? What's up, Sleepy? Sleepy, congrats on getting first for your first time as well. What's up, Granted? How's everyone doing? All right, so yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, but we're gonna work on easy mode, and we're gonna work on the mega base. Well, it's kind of indirectly working on the mega base. We're not actually building the auto sorter yet, unfortunately. The hardest thing. Oh, where am I? What was I doing last? What the skibbity was I doing last time I was playing this? Chat, what was I doing last time I was playing this? Why am I underground? What is happening? Digging? Well, I don't know why though. Hold on, it's been like a week, or at least a week probably, since I played on this world, and I cannot remember at all what I did, or like why I am under here. Gathering resources for the sheep fricker is my assumption. Oh, I'm just watching a YouTube short. Okay, wait. Okay, why am I underground though? What am I doing? I must have been gathering resources for the sheep fricker, and I don't know what resource I would need that I'm digging so high up. Did I need like iron ore or something like that? It must just be that I was gathering resources for the ore. I'm gonna go over to Twitch. Word. Is it maybe regular coal ore or maybe regular iron ore? I don't know. That doesn't really matter though, because I'm going to gather resources for a different build today. I guess I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go up to the surface. Yeah, it's been so long since I've worked on this auto sorter, but I am very excited to actually have an auto sorter done because it'll make my life a lot easier. But one of the things, hey, thank you very much for the Prime Ultra Ice. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. One of the biggest things that I have to do that makes this whole project take a while is I need to gather, I believe it's 6 of every item in the game so that I can have all of those items get sorted automatically. Where am I? Why am I so far away? I'm so confused, chat. What was I doing here? There's just a random portal here. I guess I'll just take this and then I can get back home a little bit faster. Oh, there's a bundle in there. Nice. Man, I gotta play on this world more. I've been pretty busy though. Where are you going to build it? Inside of the volcano? I dug out a big area in the volcano that is gonna actually house the auto sorter. Oh goodness. Wait, what? What? Oh, why did they change that? That's awful. I hate that. Oh no, when did they change that and why? Oh, hold on, I gotta, gross. Why would they make that change? That's just a change for the worse. Who decided that that was necessary to change? Oh my goodness. What's up, Ruthless Gaming? Hold on, I'm pulling, I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking about here. I swear, I'm like 95% sure that you used to be able to fly. If you were flying with an elytra, you did not immediately get caught on ladders. That's so annoying, because I used to do this. Now I have to do this and like make sure that I'm not touching the ladder. Shut up, Dash, I'm happy you're doing a survival stream. Thank you. Yeah, I was actually, this honestly is just a stream for Altarock, because I know Altarock has been asking me to do the autosorter. Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to pull up. Okay, this is 1.21.4. Let me see if this is in this version. I do not know if it is. We're gonna find out together, chat. Ugh, Mojang making changes that no one asked for recently, man. The slime block change, maybe people did ask for, but the slime block change, where you now can just shift instead of hitting space, like the space bar doesn't work to stop you and you have to hit shift. I don't feel like anyone had a problem with that, but whatever. I mean, it's kind of a change. I will concede that that's a change for the better, because shifting just lets you immediately stop bouncing, but it was a change that is just like confusing to me, because like I didn't hear about it, and so I'm just like sitting here like a dingle, not knowing what not knowing what I'm doing, not knowing how to freaking jump on not knowing how to stop bouncing. It's because when you shifted on slime, you still took fall damage. I thought that was intentional, man. I just assumed that was how it was supposed to be. Oh, why did they remove that? It's so much better like this. This is a bug, this is a bug fix that probably only impacts me. There are probably like 5 people in the world who are bothered by this bug fix, and it only bothers me because I have because the way that my ladder is built is just, my ladder is built here, and so I fly up, you know? And now I have a slightly smaller area to fly up, and I have to do like that, I guess. I mean, maybe I'll just get used to it, but I don't like that. I know people get mad at me for nitpicking, but that's a thing that is totally a nitpick, and I'll just get used to it, but it is kind of annoying that they changed that, because like, why? Was anyone like, oh, this is terrible that you could get rid of the ladder? Yeah, the reason I don't really want to do that is because then if I run out of fireworks, I'm gonna have to like figure out a way to pillar up. I was thinking about that. If I just got rid of the ladder, it would be fine. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to, all right, chat, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to play this. I'm gonna have to do this stream. This stream is going to be not maximized, because in order to switch back and forth between my tab that has items, I need to be tabbed out, or else it takes really long to switch tabs. Okay, what items should we do? Maybe coral. Coral could be a good one to do. We could knock out all the corals. There are 30 different coral variants. Knocking out all the coral variants should be pretty easy. I play minimized regularly. Yeah, because you probably can't alt-tab. So, it doesn't actually... I don't think I can actually show you guys this, can I? No. Why don't you just use a mod that removes the white border thing when you're not maximized? That's a thing? What? Hold on. What's it called? Maximized. Maximize MC. The mod maximizes the game after the game fully launches. Not full screen. What do you know what it's called? Because that sounds like an amazing mod that I would totally love to have. I probably have most of the corals already. I don't know though for sure. Let's see. Okay, actually, we don't have enough of them. Let's go to a coral biome and just mine a bunch. Never mind, it isn't up to date, dang. Yeah, borderless windowed is just not an option on Minecraft. I swear borderless windowed used to be, unless that was like an Optifine thing. I need to fix these textures, by the way. Side note. Oh, we got 3 shulker boxes. That's huge. All right. We will slowly but surely have enough slime for the whole sheep fricker. Now where exactly is my... Oh, there's the coral. I found it. Maybe this mod? Borderless full screen. Let's see. Borderless full screen. It is updated. What does it do? It's just this mod replaces Minecraft's full screen mode with a custom one and allows for more customization. Full screen, borderless full screen. I guess it could be worth it to try. I'm gonna just I'll download it after stream and try it out. Do you think I should start streaming Minecraft? If you like playing Minecraft and you like talking, then sure. There's like no harm in streaming Minecraft. I don't like you know, I enjoy streaming Minecraft. I had not a great day today, but streaming always, oh well, often, I guess not always, but often makes me feel better. So I'm just like, I'm here and it's fun. All right, so I need 30 different types of coral. You know, I realize I might need some of these items. I don't know what items I can and can't throw out. Stone, I'm sure I don't need. Diorite, I'm sure I don't need. I'm thinking maybe those items I need. That sucks, Dash. Hope your day gets better. Thank you. So I'll rant to you guys about this for a second. I don't talk to, or well, stream is the only place that you're gonna hear this kind of YouTube insider information. But I have had a number of videos do very poorly recently, and YouTube Shorts seems to have a snowball effect, right? So if you don't know what that means, it means like if you have a short that does really well, your next short is more likely to do better. And so I've had a few shorts that have done poorly recently in terms of analytics, and that's my fault. I can say that. It is my fault that I made, you know, less good videos than usual or whatever. It's obviously not intentional, but that just happens in the field. But it's never like, you know, it's always depressing when you're on like, also October, I was on like a hot streak, and then now I'm on like a cold streak, and a lot of my shorts are doing poorly. And then today I posted a short that I locked in really hard, made this short, in my opinion, really good short. Oh, I'm so happy that this still works. In my opinion, really good short. The analytics are good. YouTube is not showing it to people because, like I said before, there's like the snowball effect. And so, unfortunately, YouTube is seeing that the analytics are good, but still not showing it to people. So that kind of pissed me off today because I worked really hard and really fast to get that video out so quickly after the snapshot dropped, and oh, I'm drowning. And you know, it just happens. Christmas is the best holiday. I think I can agree with that. I like Christmas. I'm happy because I'm Jeffing it. True. It's been less interesting features lately. I actually disagree with that. I think out of recency bias is very strong with me. I will say that. I don't know if you guys don't know what recency bias is. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's basically like you have bias towards things that are recent. And I am very, very prone to recency bias, as is a lot of people, but I have noticed, at least I've noticed about myself that I'm especially prone to recency bias. Okay, so I'm just prefacing with that. But I think that I like this update more than I like the Happy Gassed update. I think I like this update more than I like, am I missing any colors here? I think the Copper Golem I like, but I'm probably not gonna use it. I like some of the blocks. I'm far enough into my world that I won't use the copper golem super often. Maybe in new worlds I might. How many colors of coral are there? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? It's 5 colors. So I have enough of all these, then I need the other things. I really like the features that have been dropping, to be honest with you. I think that most of them are really good. Oh, you know, I need extras of these because I need to turn them into their, gray, dehydrated variants. So I need to get plenty of everything. I think I prefer the copper golem update over this. I think the spears are really carrying the most recent drop. Yeah, I mentioned this in a community post I did today, but I really don't see myself using the Nautilus. Like, listen, regardless of the fact that I think that the Happy Ghast is kind of inherently a flawed item or a flawed mob because it just makes survival mode the same as creative mode, and I think that that's a bad decision. Regardless of that, I can at least admit that the Happy Ghast is incredibly useful, right? Like super, super useful. Now, I would not have personally added it to the game, but now that it's in the game, I'm sure I will wind up using it, at least in some Very useful mob. The Nautilus is just not. Dude, okay, so this is the only thing I can think of that's annoying when building, is that if you have toggle sprint on, it like, if you try to move slightly, it goes into that position, but just turn toggle sprint off, man. Like, dude, you can fly underwater. You can fully just fly underwater. So like, why would I need that? I don't really understand why some people were so like shocked that I said that the Nautilus wasn't useful. Because like, dude, you have the ability to fly underwater already. That's just like how swimming works. You better not bring those Happy Ghast opinions to Ruse chat. He spent 25 minutes hating on the Happy Ghast. I think I talked to him about it shortly after. I think shortly after it dropped, I talked to him about it. Was he hating on it being useless, or was he just hating on its existence? Because my thinking with the Happy Ghast, I don't like it very much because I think that survival is supposed to be different from creative. And there were two core things that made survival different from creative previously, and they were finite amounts of items, and they were the inability to fly. And then Mojang went and got rid of one of them. And I think that that's a bad decision. I think that if you really need to fly in order to build things in the sky, you should just go play creative mode. But now that it's in the game, I can appreciate its value. I just don't think that I would personally add it. I think it makes survival just a watered down creative mode. So that's kind of my thoughts. I'm planning on using the Nautilus for exploring like underwater ruins and archaeology and shipwrecks and all that. Yeah, I think if the Nautilus came with a deeper oceans update, it would be much more useful. But here's the thing, okay? Maybe I'm just like, I am probably better than the average player at Minecraft. Let me see if I can find a shipwreck though. This shipwreck is like 7 blocks underwater, bro. I'm gonna take off my helmet so that I don't have water breathing or extra breath, and I'll take off my boots. But swim down here. Boom, 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 boom. I don't really want this. Boom. Like, at least to me, the Nautilus does not seem like it's almost ever going to be useful for exploring structures because the ocean is just too shallow. It's like in most situations you can swim down and just loot it and then leave, you know, and you can do that within 10 seconds. And if you can't, we have like doors and stuff. And the other thing is the Nautilus is so big that exploring like a shipwreck is going to be like next to impossible with the Nautilus because it's just like too fat to fit in, you know? So I personally don't think that the Nautilus is all that useful, but I'm not gonna like hate on you. If you want to use it, go for it. I'm glad you can get some use out of it. I would obviously rather a feature be nichely useful to some people than not useful at all. To me, the Nautilus is probably going to be a feature that is not useful at all. Are you a pum today? True. If I was still 12 and bad at the game, I would be super excited about all these new things, but where I currently am with Minecraft, I find it hard sometimes to be excited with new stuff in the game. Dude, I am so excited for the Parched and for the Camel Husk, because they are actually difficult to fight, and it's going to make early game Minecraft a lot scarier, and I like that. I really enjoy the fact that I'm gonna have to actually pay attention in my survival world early game, because a camel husk could come out of nowhere and it could ruin my day, and I think that's good. I think people really hate on the creeper. Like, dude, I made my video recently talking about how the creeper is like a good mob and should be added, and it's the player's fault for getting exploded by them, and I stand by that. But some people are like, no, the creeper is not fun. It's not fun getting exploded by the creeper. The camel husk is way worse. The Minecraft community, you know, well, not even the Minecraft community, just people as a whole are hypocrites. Everyone's a hypocrite all the time, including me. I'm a hypocrite sometimes, surely. The point I'm trying to make here is that the camel husk is like so much harder to deal with than the creeper. And the camel husk, just like the creeper, stays during the daytime. In total, it can do a lot more damage to you than the creeper does. And if you jump at it, it's going to do a ton of damage. And it's just hard to kill because it has mobs riding it. If you don't have a bow, the camel husk is a really difficult mob to kill. If you dig down, digging down is pretty much the only way, but if there are other mobs around, they might jump on you or kill you. The camel husk is a very difficult mob, relatively speaking. And it kind of baffles me how many people are happy about the camel husk, but would say that the creeper is such a bad mob in the game, you know? They're the same. The camel husk, I guess, doesn't destroy blocks, but it's a very difficult mob to deal with. Don't hate the game, hate the player. Isn't that the opposite of what it usually is? If they think everything should be the player's fault, what about lightning? So here's the thing that I think, man. I think they just need to, I think breaking the rules is sometimes fun. Lightning they say is the player's fault because you didn't put down a lightning rod. But that pisses me off, because if lightning is the player's fault because you didn't put down lightning rods, then the creeper is the player's fault because they didn't build a base. They didn't put down torches. They didn't do any of 50 different things. It's such a stupid argument to say the creeper isn't the player's fault. The only thing that makes the creeper a little bit harder to deal with than the average mob is that the creeper is quiet. You can hear the creeper's footsteps though, man. I've heard a million people say that the creeper is silent, which just is not true. You can hear the creeper's footsteps. I'm like, I kind of want to go check that now just to make sure I'm right, but I'm pretty sure you can hear the creeper's footsteps, which is obviously quiet, but like you can pay attention, man. I don't think I need this replay. Dude, it's so weird. The dichotomy, I love that I just have creepers in my inventory already. Oh, this is the creeper wouldn't be added world. I do not have any problem with creepers. I fully think that they are a fun mob in the game. I like very much the gameplay that the creeper adds to the game. I think one of the problems with I think one of the things that the creeper does best, right? This is a very easy mob to kill, right? If I go boom, I turn around, I go boom, it's dead. If I have an iron sword, I have to hit it a few more times, right? Very easy mob to kill. Here's the thing. that makes the creeper so much fun, or such a challenging mob to deal with. And this is why I love the creeper. 2 mobs now. Now, it's like twice as hard because there's a skeleton shooting at me at the same time as I'm trying to kill a creeper. That's what makes the creeper so good. That's why the creeper works perfectly. If there was no creeper, a skeleton and a zombie are not a hard combo to deal with. They're just not, because you just run at them with your sword. A creeper requires strategy, and that's why I love the gameplay mechanics of the creeper, because I think it's so much fun, or I think it's such a unique mob that unless you have a good sword... Oh, I had a melon? I didn't even notice that. Unless you have a good sword, you have to hit it and then back up, and then hit it, and if you have other mobs like this zombie trying to get to you, it makes the creeper actually a threat, and it makes it a difficult mob. And in a game all about building, the creeper is the perfect enemy. It's trying to stop you from building. It makes perfect sense. So I truly do not understand the hatred toward the creeper. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the music, and everyone turn up your volume really loud. I'm trying to hear if I can hear the creeper. Yes, you can. Also, the creeper is silent. It makes a loud ass sss every time that you see it. Every time it gets close to you. Like, dude, if you hear this, move away. Turn around and hit it away from you. Put up your shield. Like, there are so many things that you can do to deal with the creeper. It just teaches you to have good reaction time. Like, that's what's great about the creeper. Turn around and walk backwards. Or just run forwards if you hear it. Like, I don't understand the hate towards the creeper, man. It is such a brilliantly designed mob. And I stand by that so hard. The creeper is like genuinely a masterfully designed mob. It's scary, it's fun to deal with, it provides a useful drop. There are so few mobs in the past few years that meet all of those criteria. The creaking, fun to deal with, scary, like very mildly scary, but like maybe scary, doesn't really drop a useful thing. The zombie horse is scary. I will give it that. It doesn't drop a useful thing. I guess I guess the zombie horse itself could be seen as useful. But now that all horses can swim, oh no, that's only skeleton horse that would even matter for. I don't know. It's just like I get the impression that Mojang probably isn't going to add very many mobs that really make me as a player happy. Because the mobs that make me as a player happy, I mean, they did just add the camel husk, though. But the mobs that make me as a player happy are generally mobs that are hard and will change the game in some meaningful way. But Mojang seems very, very anti making any meaningful changes to the game. Like, I love Minecraft and I love Mojang. I'm not trying to just hate on Mojang all stream. I love Mojang. They give us free updates and they give me a job because I make money off of YouTube videos. But when's the last time that we got a mob that has a useful drop? Like a really useful drop. The creaking, you don't even have to kill it to get a useful drop. I'm trying to think. I guess the parched has a drop that just already existed though. Like, When's the last time that we got a mob that dropped something new to the game? I can't remember. Do you guys remember what's the most recent mob that got added to the game that dropped something that was not previously in the game already? Like the Nautilus, I don't think the Nautilus is useful, but I do think the Nautilus is good for killing. You kill it and you get Nautilus shells. And I'm in favor of that. Like, I think that's good. But when's the last time that that we got like a mob that just drops a unique item? Yes, the breeze. Okay, the breeze, you're right. The breeze counts. And wind charges are useful. Okay, so it wasn't that long ago. You're totally right. The breeze, I was forgetting about the breeze. As a PvE player, I never use wind charges, but in PvP, the wind charge is a useful item. So, I guess it wasn't that long ago. But, like, and I'm sure the more updates you do, the harder it is to come up with updates, but, like, think about the creeper, dude. The creeper was the first source of gunpowder. I don't know, like, we don't know. If the creeper had never been added, like, we don't know. Maybe we wouldn't even have gunpowder at this point. Like, TNT could just not be in Minecraft because the creeper didn't exist. They might have still added ghasts, but, like, I don't know. It's so weird to me that so many new mobs just, like, don't add a new useful item, you know? Additionally, yeah, you can, but definitely the best way is probably to just kill breezes. I don't think the fact that it's accessible, I don't think the fact that wind charges are accessible through more means than just... I don't think the fact that wind charges are accessible in multiple ways makes the breeze not a cool mob. I actually really do like the breeze as a mob. I mentioned this. I guess the creaking also drops resin, but, like, I don't know. Here's kind of the issue that I see with a lot of the newer Minecraft, like, mobs and just features in general. They're all very, like, disconnected and don't like add new crafting recipes to the game and stuff. Like, dude, gunpowder is such a useful item that is used in a lot of different crafting recipes. I mean, it's not like a crazy amount, but it's used in a lot. Like, dude, like, listen. At this point, how have we not... I think this would be an update that would make everyone happy. With the, make it so that zombie flesh can be, like, smelted into leather or something. Like, that, like, rotten flesh still has, like, next to no use. What is my least favorite build? It's an interesting question that I don't know if I know the answer to. Oh, where's the music at? I guess I paused it at some point. What is my least favorite build? I am not sure. It's been 84 years since 1.21 dropped. Yeah, how are we still on 1.21? That doesn't actually bother me. The naming conventions of the updates is kind of stupid, but, like, I don't really care about that. I know some people are like, we're gonna be in 1.21 forever, and, like, that doesn't really bother me a whole lot if we are. I kind of thought I could insta-mine these blocks. I guess I can't. Probably if I had a haste beacon, I could. Is it just me, or should they make a new recipe so you can put a spyglass on a crossbow? Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think honestly, crossbows are so underutilized. This is a thing in the Witherstorm mod, but make crossbows able to shoot ender pearls. And, like, honestly, just projectiles in general. You could make it so that a crossbow could shoot an ender pearl, a crossbow could shoot, like, a snowball, a crossbow could shoot a fire charge. Like, if you just made crossbows able to shoot more things, that would be pretty cool. I think ender pearls would probably get the most use out of them. You know, people would totally use a crossbow to shoot ender pearls. Maybe that would be bad for, like, PvP or something. I don't know, though. Although you can already throw ender pearls. Crossbows would just let you throw them further. I feel like that would be cool. Am I stupid? I can only list 3 recipes for gunpowder. Firework, TNT, and fire charges. You also have brewing recipes. You can brew things with gunpowder. There might only be those 4, to be honest, but it's still they're still, like, useful items, you know? I feel like there's probably, like, 1 more. I think even if you don't have a lot of recipes, the actual quality of the recipes is important. Like, listen, I love the creaking, but we couldn't have made it drop something useful, like that isn't just turned into a building block. I don't have a whole lot of ideas for what we could have made it, or for what could be made using it, but it would have been cool, in my opinion, if we had a little bit more to do with resin. Did you finish Solo Leveling or Chainsaw Man yet? I did not finish Solo Leveling. I finished Chainsaw Man, and I saw the movie on Saturday, and I thought that it was okay. I know a lot of people... My whole friend group was all like, dude, that movie was a 10 out of 10, and I left the theater like, that was like a 7 out of 10. I'm not that into anime, and I think the Japanese structure of storytelling is a little different and a little confusing to me at times, and I just am not... I don't really like... Chainsaw Man is like okay to me. I don't really like the characters, or not the characters. I don't really like the main character, Denji. I feel like he's very annoying, and I just like don't. So like it's a little hard to watch a movie about characters, or about a character that you don't care about. I can respect that the like animation is really good and stuff, but I do think that the animation is way too fast at times. There are like fight scenes where I just like could not tell what was happening because there's so much going on. I still like anime. Yeah, I mean, dude, I loved Attack on Titan. I thought Attack on Titan was very, very good. With the exception of I am not the biggest fan of the ending, although I've only watched it once. I think there's a chance that if I watched it again, I would appreciate the ending more. But the last like the last like season of Attack on Titan started getting really confusing to me, and like, you know, I don't really want to be confused. So I think I speak for like everyone when I say I don't really like being confused. All right, shut up, sniffers. I haven't watched One Punch Man season 3 because the animation looks ass. I have heard that it was a significant step down in quality from the other seasons. I'm a big nerd for One Piece. I forgot sniffers existed. Yeah, I really wish I didn't have them around my base. They literally just go, oh. They just moan in my ear all day long. And I almost said I gotta lie. I can't lie. It's not my favorite thing. I don't really need sniffers moaning in my ear. This is the pink. Oh, my RAM is reaching very high amounts. I might have to restart my game soon. Or maybe the garbage collection will work and it'll be fine. Oh my gosh, shut up, sniffers. Wait, I just had a huge idea, chat. Hold on. Muffler. Okay, within, we're going to add, I'm going to add a radius of 200 blocks. I said 200, oh, 32 is the max? Oh, damn it. All right, well. Yes, we've done it. At least in this small area, we will not have any sniffers being annoying. That's incredible. I like the One Punch Man. He's my favorite character. My favorite character in Death Note is the Death Note. I don't know anime. I'm just saying things. I think the One Punch Man is actually a character. My favorite character in Attack on Titan was Attack. I really liked Solo in Solo Leveling. He was cool. My favorite character in Dash Bun 4 is 4. That's so true. That's based. Chat, last night I watched a Queso video, and I kind of get it. He is pretty entertaining. I don't know. I feel like I know a number of streamers that are as entertaining as him, though, that have far less followers, but he was pretty entertaining. Okay, I realize I need to, there we go. Streaming is an interesting thing because there's so many people who have so many followers and are like not that entertaining. I don't think that Queso is not entertaining by any means. That is not what I'm trying to say. Queso Army, do not come kill me, please. But I feel like there are a lot of streamers that are deserving of followings that just like don't have them. Okay, so we have this. So this is this is Brain Coral, then this is Bubble Coral Fan, then Fire Coral Fan, then Tube Coral Fan, then Horn Coral Fan, and then Brain, Bubble, Fire, Tube, and Horn. What are resource packs you always use? If you do ! pack in chat, it gives you a list. Do you also play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. Apologies. I never got into Fortnite. I couldn't really tell you why. It just wasn't my thing. I just never really got into Fortnite. I'm not that into shooter games in general, so I guess that kind of explains why I didn't get into Fortnite. I played Fortnite for like an hour when it was like really, really popular years ago, and then I like didn't play it again. No, I think I might have played it like one other time when I was really bored or something, or maybe with my friends, but I just never got into it. Okay. All of our corals are done. That's wonderful. Brain coral block. Brain coral fan. Or, no, brain coral block, and brain coral fan. Done. Bubble coral, those three are done. Dead brain coral block, dead brain coral fan are done. Dead bubble coral block, and dead bubble coral fan. Dead fire coral, boom, boom, boom. Dead tube coral should be all done as well. Fire coral is done. Horn coral is done. Tube coral is done. Is that 30 items? It's 15, right? Yeah, that's 15 and 15. Perfect. All right. Is Minecraft the only game you play? It is the primary game I play. I occasionally play Marvel Rivals, but I haven't played it in a hot minute, but I do occasionally do that. All right, we got a bunch more items down. Let's go. All right. What's next, chat? Give me, like, ideally, somebody say a big list of, like, block variants to gather. One moment. Just wanted to, I got some DMs, just wanted to check them. Sorry, just had to answer. It was Mr. Beast DMing me. He was just saying, like, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm giving you $1 billion. So the copper stuff, have I done the copper stuff? I definitely, oh, none of the new blocks are in here. This list is very old. Oh, I don't want to no, I'm not doing the copper. Give me another one. All the colored blocks, jeez. How about we start with wool? Have I done wool yet? Okay, I haven't done wool yet. Let's get all the colored wools. The copper blocks is like 7,000 of them. Dude, why are there so many copper blocks? Like, you guys remember when people were like, we don't have enough, there aren't enough uses for copper, and Mojang was like, all right, here you go. You'll wish you never asked for that. And then they gave us 7,000 different copper blocks. A lot of them do look nice. I just like I'm probably not going to use most of them. What is all this for? So to sort items, you need to have those items. So the item sorter that I am working on, I need to have about, I believe it's 6 of each item type in the game. So basically we're slowly but surely collecting all of the items in the game. I have them in a big list here. And we're going to just try and get all of the different wool types, all of the different everythings, so that I can eventually build this item sorter, and it will sort every single item in the game. And I will just have to, the one annoying thing about item filters is that at some point I will need to upgrade them, or every time a new update comes out, I need to frickin' redo stuff. Do I have wool in here? Oh, I do have wool in here. Okay. So I'll just get 10 wool. I just need every color. I need 16 different colors. So that's 4. There are 16 total. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. I should only need 10, so I've been trying to have enough so that I can have like a little buffer, but 9 should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What do I not have in here? Orange. That's 10. There's a witch somewhere nearby. I don't know where. That's 11. Or is that an allay? Oh no, that's the happy ghast I have. What am I talking about? It makes very similar noises to witches, I guess. Light gray. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't get light gray. Lime I need to get. Regular green. I don't have black. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 14. Am I missing anything from this chest? So I need lime. I need regular green. I need, I have cyan. I have purple, magenta, pink. What colors am I missing here? Black? I have black. It's right there. Why are you timed out? That's a good question. Let's see. I think it's just because you said... I think it was just like being kind of annoying and saying variations of my name a bunch of times. You need brown? Thank you, you're right. Brown. Is that... This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... and then 14, 15, 16. Okay, so those are the 3 that I need. Okay, so I believe I have dye probably in here somewhere. I have a bit of lime dye. Let's see. I'm sorry that I keep saying 6, 7, chat. I know that's just getting the 9-year-olds to they're sitting behind their screen going, I apologize. I'm just counting, man. Can't even count anymore without having people go 6, 7, 6, 7. All right, put that back. Then so that's 14. And then that's 15. And then what was the last one? Just regular green. I didn't see any regular green anywhere, so flinching like a kicked puppy every time. True. Also, Dash, I sent a script in promo and you will not have the same idea because I told you. What if I just steal your idea? What if it's a really good idea and I just steal it for myself because I'm evil? Evil Pum 4. Hold on, I gotta go steal this idea. All right, perfect. Let me just copy paste that. All right, perfect. I'm a builder on an SMP. This is my house. And instead of going, wow, this looks good, then running away and crying, show the altar rock message. Every time I look at what Senior Fishy doesn't feel, I'm going to expose the layers. There's a lot of foliage in this house, so I'll start by getting rid of that. Already looks off, doesn't it? We can take this a step further by getting rid of all the details. As the last blow to this house, goodbye texturing. Comparing it to the other house, this sucks. Proving my point that texturing, detailing, and adding foliage can turn 3 boxes into something you can call a home. That's at least unique. I don't know if it will do well, but it's at least unique. I feel like you might need a stronger hook than I'm a builder on an SMP and this is my house. But I don't know. It could work. Oh, I have green dye. I always have green dye. Why do I always have green dye and then not know that I have green dye? All right, now we have 10 of each. Beautiful. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. All right. Now we're cooking, chat. That's beautiful. Just wanted to come check in and say I'm a big fan. Sorry I'm not at streams. It's 4 a.m. for me. Oh, no worries. Appreciate you stopping by. Ba 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 ba. All right, perfect. Oh, I should just do carpets while I'm at it. I'm actually being stupid. I should just do carpets since I'm here anyway. But I need a couple more wool. I should just get to 20 wool of each type. If I was at 20, it would probably... If I was at 20, then it would, then I would be able to make enough carpets, I think. I should honestly just do dyes. I'm realizing I should just get like a stack of each dye and then dye all of the colors of things. Or, well, I know someone suggested that before, so I apologize. I'm just stealing your idea. But I'm realizing the best way to do this is I get like a stack of each dye, and then I can do like glass first, and then wool, and then carpets, and then all the other stuff. Yeah, the totem is after Chula, my real life bunny. We have a picture of her in the background. Right there, next to my messy bed. It's hard to point when you're not facing the thing, you know? Can't justify buying a new mouse because it's only a problem when playing Minecraft. Weird. Alright, so cyan, blue, pink, light gray. Orange. Oh, beautiful. I'm killing more villagers. I love that. Red. Potato. Do I have black dye already? No, but I'll use squid ink sacks for that because wither roses are relatively valuable. I don't have a ton of those. No, I definitely have bone meal somewhere in here, or white dye. We have gray dye, black dye. We have white dye, and then we need light gray dye, which is gonna require a little bit of that black dye. Plus a little bit of white dye. There we go. The only time it's a problem outside of Minecraft. What's wrong with your mouse? This is my house, and put a real picture of my house. That actually would be a really funny hook. That's actually a great idea, but don't actually put a real picture of your house. But you say, this is my house, and you show a picture of your real life house, and you say, and I'm gonna build it in Minecraft. And you just find a random picture of a house on the internet, and you will get, like I'm pretty sure you will have a lot of people commenting, telling you, like, bro just doxed himself, you know? That's actually like kind of genius comment bait, bro. That's a really good idea if you ask me. As long as you don't actually use your real house. The problem, I fear, is that if I gave that suggestion to someone else, they would go and use their real house. That'd be a really good short idea. Thank you, thank you. And you could also, that's also a short that you could repeat, and it could theoretically become a really funny running gag, where you could do it like a bunch of times with a bunch of different houses, and if people call you out for like it not being your real house, you'd be like, I'm just really rich and have a bunch of houses, you know? All the YouTube money. It's all the YouTube money I'm getting paid for these shorts, man. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12. What colors are we missing here? Green and lime, and brown, I think. Ow. Meow. I love having resistance because I can literally just crash into walls and not really have to worry about dying. That's like one of the greatest parts about being really rich in Minecraft. You can just like fly as fast as you want and it doesn't matter. This is 15, right? 1, 2, 3, well, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope, 14. So what else are we missing then? I'll figure it out. Light blue is what we're missing. Light blue is an annoying one to get because I need to use my relatively limited supply of lapis to get it. Lapis, as they call it in French. I really wish we had a too tall flower that would give me light blue dye. I actually just wish that Java had the ability to bone meal flowers like Bedrock does. Dude, think about how goated Minecraft would be if we got a parody update that was just taking all the best features of both sides and putting them into the other one. Bedrock players would be happy and Java players would be happy. It would be amazing. How do I move items in my inventory? Like what? I'm not sure what you mean, but I do have a mod that gives me the ability to do things. Like I can move like a single, if I hit control, I can move like a single item. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. All right, I guess I have to get some lapis out. All my lapis, literally, I never enchant anything, so all my lapis just goes, it always is just going to make to dyeing stuff. I do have a farm. I have this one farm that, gets me cornflowers, I believe is the type of flower. And cornflowers are the flower that that give you light blue dye. Or no, I think they might just give you regular blue dye. And then I can turn them into light blue dye. But it's so slow. Like a cornflower farm is very slow. I could theoretically build like 20 cornflower farms and then it wouldn't be slow anymore. But that also would suck. So I don't really want to do that if I can avoid it. All right, so we're gonna take 10 of each of these out of here. And we're gonna dye some wool. So that we have 20. I can't dye white wool to white. This is like very much Christmas music, but you know what? We're close enough. Where was I recently that already had a Christmas theater up? Or a Christmas tree up, not theater. I was at the movie theater, that's why. I was at this specific movie theater. And I just give you my address. How about that? Yeah, they already had a Christmas tree up, and it was literally 2 days after Halloween, and they're already ready for Christmas. Kind of respect the hustle, though. All right. So we'll do that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I didn't get brown. Oh, I just didn't get brown dye. Okay, good to know. I will know when it's the Christmas season when I'm getting my ass handed to me on a silver platter because of finals. That's fair. Any department store after November 1st, Mariah Carey on repeat. I love the memes that are like, she's defrosting, and it's just like Mariah Carey in an iceberg as she like quietly sings. Dude, you know, being a musician, if you think about it, is probably so much more lucrative than being a really famous YouTuber. Like, if you're like a really famous musician, This is not a proven fact, I don't think. This is just my theory. But if I imagine that like a really famous musician of a similar size to Mr. Beast makes way more money than Mr. Beast, because people listen to a person's music on repeat. Mr. Beast has to continue making videos until the day he dies, or the amount of money he makes will decrease. Oh, I like this one. If you're a musician and you make a hit, bro, Mariah Carey could have made probably, if Mariah Carey made that, she made her Christmas songs, she could have probably never released a song again and still been loaded for the rest of her life. Wilbur Soot's band made really good music, but I can't listen to their stuff anymore knowing that Wilbur is a pretty bad person. What did he do again? I was not into their music, nor did I pay attention to Wilbur Soot, so I don't really remember what happened with him. Dude, did you guys hear about what happened with Dream? Dream's like hand is like broken pretty bad. That's so sad. I hope he can... Oh god, I just realized I need to I hope he can like make a full recovery, you know? Ow. Oh, flip lever right for jungle and brown mushroom. So it should be fine for jungle already. He abused his girlfriend. Oh, that's no bueno. That is not great. I don't buy it. I don't buy that his music was that good. I'm just being a hater, though. People call me crazy, but I feel like it probably was mid. Oh no, why are we doing this? Why are we destroying all the things? Oh man, it's destroying my carefully placed iron bars. Heard we were doing the mega base today. We are working on gathering the resources so that I can build the auto sorter in the mega base. His music was pretty good. I liked it. Fair. No, I'm just being a hater. Maybe it was good. I love hating. You guys know. I'm always just making unsubstantiated claims about Mojang being bad all the time for fun. It's so funny to me. People really think that I just like enjoy hating Minecraft or something. Like, people get mad at me when I complain. Like, dude, you realize that like the reason people were so happy that the mob vote got deleted, like the only way that you ever get anything to happen with Mojang is by like talking about it and complaining. So like it was so silly to me that people were like, people get mad when I voice my opinion on a game that I care a lot about. How could you, Dashpum? I thought you were going to blindly support Mojang until the day you die. How do you do an auto sorter? Oh, well, there are very simple ones. There are some simple ones, like this is an auto sorter right here that sorts for birch logs, and the system is really simple. It's just these redstone here, and then a repeater facing into this block, and then a torch, and then it only lets one type of item through. I'm building a much more complicated auto sorter that is able to sort multiple items into one chest, and it will, when I'm done with it, be able to sort every item in the game. I do not see myself using netherite horse armor. I don't, dude, yeah. Based take, bro. People, that's pretty funny to me, because people like, I'm happy that it exists. Do I ever see myself using it? No. If Mojang had never ever added it, would I have cared? Probably not. I don't even have a horse in this world, because who Like, I feel like the only reason that you would be using horses is just for, like, fun, you know? I'm just gonna plant these here so that I have some in case I run out. I can find them without having to go all the way back. Can you plant these? No, it has to be jungle trees. That's what I thought. I'm actually gonna go grab some bone meal because I need a stack of these so that I can get a stack of brown wool. In Netherite horse armor's defense, it's a really funny flex. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, dude, listen, I'm very happy that horses are able to swim now because it does make them like 10% more useful, but they're still not that useful, unfortunately. I would really love, I would truly very much love for oh, why am I doing this? I can just grab bone meal from the wood farm. I would truly very much love for Mojang to just like give horses the much needed love that they need. They need a buff so bad. I feel, and like if they gave it, you know, if they gave them netherite horse armor along with it, that would be fine. I just like it because it's completing the game. Yeah, that's fair. I think, yeah. I think it makes sense for it to exist. Like, it was stupid that it didn't exist. It seemed kind of like an oversight, if anything. So, like, I'm happy, I guess I'm happy it exists, but, like, I also would have been fine if it didn't, you know? I don't think I've ever gotten diamonds, really. That's crazy, man. I saw recently, wow, these things grow really fast. I saw recently that Mumbo Jumbo just beat Minecraft for the first time. And that's crazy. It's crazy the different, like, play styles of players, you know? Like, I can't even hate. Because, I mean, a lot of players still haven't beaten Minecraft, so. Does anyone know, does fortune have any impact on the amount of cocoa beans you get? Or do you get 3 no matter what? Is it a guaranteed 3? It is not. Oh, God! Actually scared me. I'm very used to having a mob switch. However, if that creeper had exploded, oh, there are a lot of you. Why? If that creeper had exploded, it would have taken me like a minute to fix the hole. Like, it would not have been that big of a deal. Why is my mob switch not working? Did I turn it back on? Maybe I turned it back on. The chunk loader should be working. Oh yeah, I just turned it back on. Hold on. I was probably doing something that for some reason or another required me to have it off. What not named, thank you, Senior Fishy. What not named item do you use the most? Well, a lot of things are already named, but you are allowed to rename things, just so you know. Like, you're very much allowed to just rename my elytra or rename any of these tools. It's been long enough. Oh wow, dude, you know, I'm not, the cherry blossoms are very pretty. I can't lie. Also, this song is really good. I like this one. I'm a little nervous of creepers blowing me up. But that's why we pay attention, kids. Pay attention to your surroundings, and then you won't get blown up by creepers, believe it or not. I'm very, very used to not paying attention to my surroundings because mob switches exist, and I have one that is active like most of the time. There's a creeper over there that's probably gonna come trying to eat my butt. What? Who said that? Chad, I went to the gym today, like way too soon after eating, and I was on the elliptical. Nearly shit myself. No, I don't know why. I don't know why I would shit myself. I nearly yacked though, dude. It was bad. Don't go to the gym too soon after eating. Pro tip for you guys. Life lesson. Clipped again. Dude, you know what was so sad? And I should have expected this, honestly. On Halloween, I did what I think was some of the most fun I've had streaming in a long time. Like, I had so much fun during that stream, and there were like barely any people for it because it's Halloween night, so everyone's out trick-or-treating. I should have realized that. I saw Camman did his Halloween stream the day after Halloween, and I was like, dang, that's actually really smart. Like, I should have done that. But I had like nobody was even there. Well, not nobody, but there weren't even, I don't think anyone even clipped me getting the bejesus scared out of me when like a freaking centipede pulled up. That centipede scared me so bad, bro, and there were like barely any people to even witness it. Why am I grinding chocolate for brown dye? What did I mean to do? Oh yeah, I want to just add see pickle. Who up seeing they pickle right now? Oh, beautiful. The villagers are dying, just as Notch intended. Guys, my water is out, and this is the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone. Why must bad things happen to good people? Do not sexualize Dash. That is not okay. Who said what? I don't even see a message from Altarock that's sexualizing me. I feel like Altarock's message is just gone. If you could put trims on horse armor, you could have silence netherite horse armor. Dude, that would be great. I hope you don't turn into the 61 guy. What does that mean? What's up, Loxy? Who is, do you mean the 67? Like, kid? I don't know who the 61 guy is. This is news to me. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if Altarock's message just like didn't go through or what, but like Altarock was, I'm assuming Altarock sexualized me and then was like, hey, you can't do that. But like, there's not even a message of Altarock sexualizing me. So it's kind of, he just looks like a fool. He looks like an absolute buffoon. What an idiot. What a numbskull. What a dingle bottom. What are other insults I can use on Altarock? Type your favorite Altarock insult in chat, please. I guess it doesn't have to be specifically targeted at Altarock, but like, what's your favorite insult and then targeted at Altarock? Are you the dude with the old hardcore world that you made it survival so you could die? Yes. Numbskull. Numbskull's pretty good. Just some gut with balloons on TikTok? Oh, just some guy with balloons? You used to have 15 views. Did you blow up? Like on YouTube? Yes. I now have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Is that 16? 18, so yeah, that's 16. Okay, perfect. I wish I could have these in one shulker box. That'd be really nice if I could. I guess I'll just do... There we go. All right, so we have all of the wools and all of the carpets. That is a bunch more down. Wool. Bam. 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 Can I use my arrow keys to go down or something? Is there any way that I can do this without having to like go back over here and click? It'd be really nice if there was, but I don't think there actually is. All right, beautiful. All of those are now good. Now we can do carpets. Oh, we don't have... I believe we're missing... We're gonna be missing moss carpets and pale moss carpets. Probably, unless I have them already. I've definitely been to a pale garden biome, but I just don't know if I would have kept the... Or if I would have gotten any pale moss. This is supposed to be plants. So if it was gonna be in here, oh, it is in here, sweet. Can you turn this into carpet? Oh, you can, okay. After some time, the pale gardens are actually one of my favorite biomes. I also like pale gardens. I don't think they're... I guess they are up there. They're pretty interesting. I definitely do like the pale gardens. I don't know if they're... I think my favorite biome is probably still the Badlands biome. They're very pretty. Guys, to make me feel better, can you give me compliments? Because Dash got you to insult me, and now I'm sad and losing my mind. Altarock, you are very beautiful. Happy birthday, Altarock. Eroded Badlands or fire? That's so true. It's really hot in my room right now. Or I'm sick. Guys, you know how I was sick like 2 weeks ago? Pesto just got sick, and she slept over at my place, and then the next day got sick. And so I am a little concerned that I'm just going to catch what she has, but it's like a day or two delayed because, you know, because she probably caught it like a day or two before she started showing symptoms. We're gonna find out. And I'm gonna be really sad if I'm sick again because I've gotten sick so many times recently, and I just, like, I don't want to be sick again, bro. I've been sick enough lately. Hope Pesto feels better. Yeah, thank you. Me too. But if she got me sick, chat, then I hope she feels worse. No, just kidding. Just kidding, babe. Love you. If you're watching stream. Oh yeah, the villagers are dying. Happy birthday, Pesto. It is not her birthday for a little while. Alright, we got all the carpet types now. So let's check those off. Carpet. Black carpet. Blue carpet. Brown carpet, cyan carpet, gray carpet, green carpet, light blue carpet, light gray carpet, lime carpet, magenta carpet, moss carpet we already had, okay, orange carpet, pink carpet, purple carpet, red carpet, white carpet. Oh, you know, I'm wondering, there's a decent chance that the new item that, yeah, it looks like I don't even have the pale garden biome items in here. That's so sad. Okay, well, pale moss carpet we have as well. Okay. Do we have glass already? Have we done the glasses? No, we have not. Okay. So, glass time. How many? Okay, so if I want to have, hold on, I gotta fill up my water bottle. I'm so thirsty, chat. Be right back. Hold on. The children yearn for the rules video. Hi, and thank you for joining the stream. We're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some important guidelines before we continue this stream. While aboard this stream, no hate speech, harassment, threats, or discrimination of any kind will be permitted. Disclosing any personal information like your phone number, real name, age, or address is strictly prohibited. Please do not get upset if the pilot is not answering you. Dash is piloting the plane while trying to read as many chats as he can, which is already wildly irresponsible and could lead us to crash, so sometimes he may miss your message. If what you have to say is important, wait 30 seconds and say it again. Avoid asking Dash to switch to something else. In case of unexpected boredom, this stream has one exit located at the top of the tab. Listen to the moderators and refrain from complaining about or avoiding their punishment. For the safety of you and the other viewers aboard this stream, Dash 14 requires you to follow the instruction of our mod team and comply with all posted rules. Failure to do so may result in permanent ejection from Dash's streams. Please review the rules list located in the description as it's more comprehensive than this safety video. Dash will be back soon. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your snacks are ready, and your seat is in the gaming position. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and enjoy the stream. Good video, chat. Did you guys like it a lot? I hope so, because I'm playing it again because I'm going to go take a piss. Hi, and thank you for joining the stream. We're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some important guidelines before we continue this stream. While aboard this stream, no hate speech, harassment, threats, or discrimination of any kind will be permitted. Disclosing any personal information like your phone number, real name, age, or address is strictly prohibited. Please do not get upset if the pilot is not answering you. Dash is piloting the plane while trying to read as many chats as he can, which is already wildly irresponsible and could lead us to crash, so sometimes he may miss your message. If what you have to say is important, wait 30 seconds and say it again. Avoid asking Dash to switch to something else. In case of unexpected boredom, this stream has one exit located at the top of the tab. Listen to the moderators and refrain from complaining about or avoiding their punishment. For the safety of you and the other viewers aboard this stream, Dash 14 requires you to follow the instruction of our mod team and comply with all posted rules. Failure to do so may result in permanent ejection from Dash's streams. Please review the rules list located in the description as it's more comprehensive than this safety video. Dash will be back soon. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your snacks are ready, and your seat is in the gaming position. Thanks for hanging out with us today, and enjoy the stream. Hi, and thank you for joining the stream. We're happy to have you here in chat, and we appreciate your attention as we go over some important guidelines before we continue this stream. While aboard this stream, no hate speech, harassment, threats, or discrimination of any kind will be permitted. Disclosing any personal information like your phone number, real name, age, or address is strictly prohibited. Please do not get upset if the pilot is not answering. Dash is piloting the plane. Should I record myself playing that mobile game in Minecraft and just put that add that as an option for when I go to the bathroom or something. Just play that. All right, chat, I'm back. Welcome back, Dashpum. We all missed you so much, and we love you, they all say in unison. And Dashpum is not going insane. Chat, I just looked, because I'm a man who obsesses with analytics, or with my YouTube analytics. I just looked briefly at my analytics, and so this is a good sign. Annoying that it's taking so long to do this, but here, I'm gonna draw for you guys the graph, okay? I'm gonna draw you guys the graph. Where are my dang post-it notes? Oh my gosh, am I out of my bunny post-it notes? Oh no, I found them. They were just other stuff. They were just under stuff, but I am actually almost out of them. I gotta get more bunny post-it notes. I have these adorable little bunny post-it notes that I love so much, but I'm about to run out of them. Maybe I should just not write on them. Whatever, I can't really find another one. Okay, so here, I'm gonna draw for you guys the graph, okay? So I told you guys this video is performing really poorly despite having good analytics, which is annoying. So this is the graph of the normal, this is the normal trajectory of my videos, right? Like that. And this is the video right now. And it's like, this is like the normal trajectory. Like anywhere in here is the normal trajectory. And my video right now is right here. But it's about to enter the normal trajectory, which is a good sign. And it means that YouTube is probably realizing that this short isn't as bad as it thinks. I still don't know why this video is doing so poorly, but it's very annoying because with a snapshot video too, the timeliness is like very important. So the fact that YouTube is taking so long to push my videos out is really frustrating, because if my video doesn't go out, if people don't see my video before they see Cam Man's video on it, then my video is just not going to get views. And that's really annoying that YouTube is taking so long to push out my videos, because that's like why, or like I'm probably not going to get that many views on it because not everyone's going to see it, you know? Oh, I guess I did not. I probably only needed to make 24. That's fine. I'm just making every color of glass. I need to get more shulker boxes. I should only need 2 shulker boxes for this, I would think. If it's not a stack of 26, then that means that I haven't crafted it yet. We are missing one color. Oh, we're just missing regular regular glass. Or wait, no, shouldn't there are what there are 16 colors, aren't there? No, that's including clear. So that should be all of them. And then I can put these ones into here. And that should be all of them in here. Will I ever make a PvP video? I don't really plan on it, but maybe. I recently developed an insanely strong trap that maybe I could use on somebody one day if I'm on like an SMP or something. But I don't really know. How many of these do I need? How many bottles does it make? Does it make 3? Okay, it does. So if I want, yeah, so there we go. Now I have glass bottles. Just doing this might be faster. Okay, we're doing a pretty good job here getting all these. Oh, I need tinted glass, okay. I've been having your videos from a year plus ago show up in my feed rather than recent. That's interesting. I don't know why that would be. Oh, I just saved the dynamic textures. I love that. I think I might be able to, can I unbind that right now? No, I don't think I can. I think in the new update I can, which is thank goodness, because unbinding, not being able to unbind, oh wait. Oh no, it is 17. Oh. Oh yeah, it is 17. Okay, so glass has 17. Yeah, that actually tracks. Okay, tinted glass is made. Why can't we make tinted glass panes, by the way? Side tangent. How are we not able to make tinted glass panes, chat? Is that not crazy to anyone else? Like, why did they add tinted glass but not tinted glass panes? How is that not a thing? How is that not like an immediate thing to add? Like, wouldn't that be like one of the first things you add if you're like, well, let's add tinted glass to the game. What else should we add in addition? You would assume it would be tinted glass panes. How do we not have tinted glass panes? Oh, Mojang, you baffle me sometimes. I'm gonna grab a few more amethyst shards while I'm down here, because I might need them for something else. Oh wow, you actually get a lot if you mine it with a pickaxe. I didn't realize that. It's unfortunate that in order to get a lot with fortune, you can't automate it. I think if you push them with a piston, you're gonna get like significantly less. So like, that's so unfortunate. It's like a trade-off. You either can do it automatically, you can either have an amethyst farm that runs without you nearby, but gets really low rates, or you can mine it all yourself and get a lot higher rates. Look at how much amethyst I just got. Hi, what are you doing? We are gathering up a bunch of resources so that I can, basically I'm building a autosorter, and it will sort, it's going to eventually sort every item in the game. But in order to sort every item in the game, we need to have every item in the game so that it can sort them. If that makes sense. Where does glass go? I guess I can just put that there. Use copper golem. Copper golem, if you have an obscene amount of items like I do, is not going to be efficient. Unfortunately. I have like shulkers and shulkers full of items. Not only do I'm pretty sure that the copper golem can't sort like a shulker box full of items, but I need bulk storage, and so copper golems are only really useful like early game. So they're not going to be super useful to me, unfortunately. And so basically we're just going through this list and checking off loads and loads of items. It's me, Sasha, remember me? What was your old username? What is he doing? I am gathering all these resources. Okay, let's do terracotta. There are a bunch of different terracottas, so that should be easy enough to do. And since we're on the color, we're doing all the colors of things right now. I have a little while longer that I can stream for, so. Is that all the terracotta I have? Concrete will also be an easy one to do. I already have some amount of differently colored terracottas. All right, that's not very much terracotta, but we only need 10 of each. So I guess we'll just do 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. We'll do 3 of each, and that way we'll have 24 of each terracotta color. We'll have 24 of each terracotta color, right? And that will mean that I can, put half of each terracotta color into my auto smelter, and it will turn it into glazed terracotta of each of those variants. I probably have not used like terracotta for like most instances. Oh, do we have did we just get like the perfect amount? Oh, I need to go. Dang it. I don't have enough terracotta. Wait, actually maybe I do. Hold on. Wasn't there a little bit somewhere else? It was 6. Oh, nuts. I gotta go grab a little bit more terracotta. How long have you played this world? I have played this world for 7,000 and that number of days. I got banned for trying to prove that I was falsely timed out. I feel like you probably got banned for just like not letting it go, realistically. I feel like regardless of whether or not it was false or not, you should have just let it go, and then it would have been fine. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what happened because I am busy streaming, so I did not see it happen. But I don't think the mods are generally wrong very often. How many different types of how many items were there? There were 33, so that means there are 16 different colors, and then the regular one. Is that correct? 18, 17, 16. No. What is is there another terracotta item? What is the last terracotta item that I'm missing? There are 6. Why are there 30? Shouldn't it be an even number? Oh, is there no glazed? Oh, it's because there are 16 different colors of terracotta. Not including this. What color am I missing here? There should be 16, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shouldn't there be 16 colors of terracotta? What color are we missing? Gray? Did I miss gray? Oh, I have the green dye in my inventory. There we go. I figured it out. Why did this dude come into the chat and just start typing in? I'm not sure what character that is, to be honest, but I set up a copper golem system to sort piglin trades. Oh, that's dope. That's a good use of copper golems. I feel like they should be able to do that pretty well. That's like also relatively simple because there aren't that many copper trades that it would need to sort through. That seems like a pretty good use of it, if you ask me. I believe it was Arab. Yeah, I was thinking it was Arabic, but there are a lot of different like characters from different countries, so I didn't want to guess and be wrong. You got fries and it's a 47-minute wait. Are you door dashing? Oh, my school has a system where we can order food from the dining hall and then pick it up when it's ready. Oh, that's interesting. Is your dining hall not just like a buffet system? The dining hall at my school is just like buffet. And so, you know, you just kind of... Oh, I think my game is really running out of memory, chat. I only have like 10 minutes left of stream, but I should maybe just relaunch before it runs out and crashes. Our dining hall is buffet system, but it also includes an online order thingy. Is the online order, is it like specific? Like, can you order things not on the menu or something? Like, why wouldn't you just show up and get the buffet? I guess if the fries aren't ready or they're not or something. Make an orbital cannon striker. Who would I even use it on? I'm on a single player world. Wait, that's kind of a funny bit to do in a video. Like to do in like a short or something, I could see. You like if you're, you know, you just have an orbital cannon striker and it's just like there's a creeper coming at you and you like push in the buttons and just kill the creeper with your orbital cannon. That's kind of funny. Oh, hello. Why are you mad? Is it even nighttime? I'm like always using loads of glazed terracotta, so I feel like I might as well just mine a bunch while I'm here. At least that's my mentality. Might as well just mine a bunch while I'm here. I want to check in on... I gotta check in on this mod. There was this mod I heard about called, like, Voxy, I want to say it was called. And it was, like, a Distant Horizons competitor that was based on the video I saw about it, which was, like, not a promotion. It was not, like, made by the creator of the mod, as far as I know. It was just, like, a random guy. But it seemed like it was just like better in every way. The only problem was I think it's like, you know, the earlier a mod is in beta, the more likely it is to corrupt and delete my world or something. So I want to see, I want to check in on it periodically, because Distant Horizons is wonderful, but it also is like fairly laggy. And this one, the claim it made, or the claim of the video, was that this was like better than Distant Horizons in like a lot of ways, like more resource efficient and such. And I can believe that. I can believe that the, you know, maybe the Distant Horizons dev is not perfect and doesn't, you know, has a few errors in the code or whatever. This is not an alt and I didn't get banned here. Well, one of the rules is also not to just to not go to Twitch. That's the same thing. I've said this before and I've said it again. If you really want to rejoin the chat, make an account that has nothing to do with your other account, and don't mention that you got banned, and then just follow the rules, and you can just continue being a stream viewer. Like, unless you have like, or well, like, yeah, if you really want to join the stream that bad, just don't say anything that would indicate to people that you're an alt, or that you ever were banned before. So stupid, bro. These were the most sus messages I've ever seen. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a mod, but I might not even recognize, I personally wouldn't even recognize if you are an alt. And also, when people come in and tell me that they are alts, I don't go out of my way to ban them, because I believe in second chances and stuff. But I feel like this Sasha person is literally just a dumbass, and like saw Alterock and went like, "Hey Alterock, do you remember me? It's me, the person that you banned." Like, what did you expect to happen? Bro has genius level intellect. Alterock's gonna see me and they're gonna remember me and they're gonna think, "Oh wow, I love that guy. They're my favorite chatter. I'm gonna promote them to mod." That's probably what they thought was gonna happen. How did that not happen? How is that not what wound up happening? What's up, Poisonous Sea Bunny? How's it going? I like your username. Fun fact, the aggro level of the spider is actually based off light level and not time of day. Oh, I guess I did know that, and we are like under a thing. We're under a thing, so, a little awning, so I guess that makes sense. Thank you, though. I thought it came from outside, but I guess maybe it spawned under here. You know, I might have actually just learned something. Do stronger level beacons, or do stronger base beacons give the effect to you for longer? Because don't regular beacons re-up to 16 seconds? Or like a fully maxed out beacon? I know it has a further distance, but I think that's one thing I didn't know about the beacon. Is that maybe, assuming that I'm correct, beacons, the stronger the base is, the more the actual... Why am I not able to insta-mine this? Oh, because I only have haste 1. The more, like, the longer the duration is. I just remembered why he got banned. He got banned for evading timeouts with alts. He learned nothing. Fair enough. Who's that Sasha you're talking of? Just somebody who was ban evading. What is that? Oh, that's got to be like one of my, maybe my wither skeleton farm or something. Bro's playing survival Minecraft. You're correct. I don't get what haste effect does. Oh, it just makes you mine blocks faster. It's pretty simple. Lets you mine blocks faster. Very, very useful effect. Probably one of, definitely one of the most useful effects in Minecraft. Especially when you get to late game, like, when you're playing your world for a billion years like I am, it's like, you freaking have a lot of terracotta. Wait, you know what I'm wondering? How many years of real life time is 7,000 days? 7,000 divided by 365. Almost 20 years. We're at 19.1 years of real life time if this was real life days. I think they mentioned they are an alt to prove that they can't be beaten by the mods or something. Oh no! Oh no, you spent several minutes making an alt account just to get insta-banned by our mod team. Wow, you're so cool. That's funny. I didn't realize that that's why they were doing it. I thought it was just like to be a nuisance, and it's probably both. It's probably a bit of both, if I'm real. You can't glaze regular terracotta, correct? You know, I was about to ask if you guys voted, but like, no, you didn't. Most of my viewers are like 7. Probably 6 or 7. Most of them are 6 or 7. Sorry. The 6-7 demon took over my body for a second there. I had no control over it. Yeah, Sasha is so stupid. You know, chat, I'm having a sneaking suspicion that this poisonous sea bunny person is Sasha, but I'm hoping not, and I have no actual evidence to go off of. So, if they just abide by the rules and stuff, then they can surely rejoin the chat, and I will not care. Huh? No? I hope not. I'm just a bunny? Oh, okay, fair enough. Use bundle to store? That's a good point. I guess if I have, yeah, I guess that kind of would work. I can, you know, I have enough shulker boxes that I might just use those, but I could definitely condense a little bit by doing that. Wow, I love this system, bro. Look at how fast that was. It is kind of annoying that they get spread out among a bunch of chests, but let's see. Do I have 12 of everything? I have almost. I have 13. How did I get 13 of one? This one just turned into a red. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Ow. I'm a furry IRL and he hates them. Sasha? Do you know Sasha? What? Bro. This is not a kid-friendly channel? Yeah. I have no problem with furries, but I'm just saying if your goal is to rejoin the chat, you shouldn't act like you know the person that you're trying to pretend not to be. He just okay, fair enough. He looks like he hates them. Dashbot is not AI. Dashbot is just coded. You know, it's so interesting to me, but there would probably be some people who would get really pissed if I used an AI moderator. And like an AI moderator would actually be like a great use of AI. Assuming that it doesn't like false ban people a ton, an AI moderator would be a great use of AI. Keep chat clean, let the mods not have to do as much work. Like it would be great. But like people would get so mad probably. They'd be like, you're taking jobs away from the real mods of your streams. And it's like, bro, I don't pay my mods. I don't make enough money to pay my mods. What happened to the village? What do you mean? It's still going. It's fine. Pretty sure Sasha was a furry. Oh, interesting. I honestly don't really care. I'm just gonna move on. Obviously, the thing that Sasha wants is us to just keep talking about them. So I'm just gonna say that anyone who mentions them, even without saying their name, is getting timed out. So we're moving on with our lives. Beautiful. All right, we got all these blue terracottas. Actually, we got a lot of progress done today. I'm gonna, oh yeah, I have to end stream in like a minute. I didn't realize, but I gotta end stream really soon. However, we got a lot of progress done here and are going to, we're probably like, I want to say we're probably like 100, maybe a little bit less than 100 blocks more like in our count, you know? At least I hope. I think in theory, if I'm estimating correctly, we did 30 blocks right here. Yeah, we're probably like 100. We did 30, then another 30 we did another 30 for carpets, another 30 for glass, a few other items. We probably have a lot. I'm a human being that likes drinking milk and putting on clothes. Why drinking milk specifically? You know what? I have no problem with milk. Some people are like really big milk haters, and I think that's crazy. Like I don't know what their problem with milk is, but like I have no qualms with milk. I wonder if I can like count. How do I count how many are? I don't know. I'll figure it out. There's definitely a way to do it. I used to do it, but I just can't really remember. Alright, I do have to end the stream though. Thank you guys for hanging out. Whole milk is one of the best drinks out there. I would not personally agree with that, but I do think milk is pretty solid. Especially if you got like cookies, man. If you got cookies. See you later, Poisonous Sea Bunny. I don't have anything against milk, but I'm sick of it. Yeah, that's fair. Milk is solid, and it's good for your bones and stuff. All right. Oh my gosh, somebody in chat is just, my name is Alexander Hamilton. That's awesome. I didn't see any messages from them, I don't think. Huh. All right. See you guys all later. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. See you guys. Peace out. I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Peace out.